Hello traders, it's Jeffrey with Strategic Day Traders back with you. Unbelievable what's going on in the global economy today and over the weekend, obviously after the labor miss on Friday and the strong feeling that the Fed may even do an emergency interest rate drop. The market tanked, huge sell-off. How did it affect us? I follow the same techniques I always do to determine currency strength based on a number of factors, both proprietary and documented. And I always give my impression the night before so that you can place trades and let them run. Before we go any further, all the information provided here, as you know, is for educational purposes only and is not an offer or a recommendation to trade futures, stocks, options, or Forex. So let's go ahead and take a look at the charts. So these are the three longs I suggested yesterday, and these are the three shorts, okay? Let's take a look at each one of these charts. Last night, I always, by the way, release my currency strength projections between 6 and 8 p.m. Eastern Time. That gives you a chance to place pending orders on the chart or just enter at market. We have a number of different strategies that we recommend and use. You can use supply and demand zones for your stop losses or your targets. You can use a statistical envelope that shows parabolic movement, which is my preference. We like to get in and follow trades all the way until they make their opposite end on the parabolic envelope, always following in the direction of the trade. Ideally, if we can get in at the low point, then we'll do that. But again, this depends on whether or not you're still at your desk or it's the overnight hours and you're just letting a trade run. So let's take a look at the trades from last night. Today is the 5th, and as I said, these were all released on my private Telegram channel on the 4th, last night. You can get information on how to join and get access to my private Telegram channel just by going to the website, and I'll show you that again. At the end, it's www.strategicdaytraders.com. But last night at around 8:30 p.m., if we entered market right here, as we broke through this supply zone and carried this trade all the way through the overnight, we had a total of 61 some odd pips. Easy winner. On the Euro NZD, we had a huge move. Same thing, we got in a little bit later at the end of the overnight. If we had a pending order to jump out right when we hit this supply zone, we got 132 ticks, okay? The third long that I suggested yesterday was just a beautiful run for over 250 pips on the Euro Aussie. Now let's take a look at the shorts. On the shorts, we got in yesterday in the evening on the US dollar yen, and the yen, as you know, they have raised interest rates on the yen for the first time in years and years, giving us a strong move toward the yen side of the pair. And if we held that trade all the way through to the morning time, almost 400 pips, okay? We're already close to or over 1,000. Same thing on the Australian dollar and the yen. We have a nice run from the evening in Eastern time until the early morning of over 275 pips. And you could have held this just to make sure that we're not going to drop below and do a liquidity run on this demand zone. So plenty of time to get out before the New York Open, where we finally saw a little bit of a reversal. Our goal is to follow currency trend moves in the overnight session and sometimes even into the daily New York session. And lastly, the Canadian dollar, Japanese yen, last short, another huge winner of 270 pips almost. So as you can see, by analyzing the different currency pairs, and taking a number of different factors into account. I usually whittle down my estimate on which direction certain pairs are going to about a dozen pairs, and then I usually put out the top 6 to 8 of those, and we've had an incredible few weeks with constant winners. Please, when you get a chance, go ahead over to www.strategicdaytraders.com. Feel free to email me directly, and I'll give you more information on how we place our trades, what works for you, and the goal is constant, nice wins. And on excellent days like these, when we have huge economic moves, we get these great 1,000+ pips per day. But our track record has been great with days of hundreds of pips regularly over and over and over again. So that's it, traders. Good luck. Ask me any questions. I'll tell you about joining the private Telegram group, and we will see you in the next one.